Welcome everyone to my spoiler-free movie review of The Little Mermaid 2023, written by David McGee and directed by Rob Marshall. Now, you guys probably are thinking, wow, I cannot wait to watch this. He's gonna thrash on this movie. He's gonna bash on it. Well, unfortunately for you guys, no, that's not the case here. I did not hate this movie. Of course, I wasn't a huge fan of it either. I do think it is a definite cash grab on Disney's part, but I think we all know Disney by now. They're nothing but a huge cash grab company. If they see an IP that they can make money off of, I think they're gonna go for it. And I honestly think this movie kind of works in their favor. Yeah, growing up, I was definitely a Disney kid. I watched The Little Mermaid, all the princess movies. I grew up on Treasure Planet, and therefore, every other Disney movie that comes after that. And so going into this movie, I did have the mentality of an adult thinking, wow, this movie's probably gonna be bad, wish me luck. Hopefully it's not as bad as I think it is, or the last movie I saw, Hypnotic, my God. So about 25 minutes in, I've been putting like so much weight on this movie. I'm waiting for it to get good. I want to have fun with it. And then I look to my left and I see these two little girls just in their seats, jumping up and down. They stand up, they start dancing. And of course, a normal movie theater experience, I would be kind of annoyed by that. But this movie was meant for kids to get up and dance and enjoy themselves. So this movie actually succeeds. If anything, I have to compare it to the Super Mario Bros. Movie that just recently came out. Yeah, it's not a cinematic masterpiece, of course, but it does the job it sets out to do, and it does it right. The songs alone were just fantastical. I mean, Halle Bailey as Ariel and the voice that she provides Ariel during those songs, it gave me chills during the trailers, and that's probably half of the reason why I actually went an adult male by himself to go see The Little Mermaid 2023, because the songs, the singing, it was nothing but short of phenomenal. One of my favorite parts about this movie is that they gave Eric a lot more character than they did in the cartoon version. Now, I love the cartoon version a lot because the animation, it's so pretty. We don't get 2D animation anymore whatsoever from Disney, and my God, I miss that. I understand it's not cheap to make 2D animation, but there's just something so magical, so artistic. There's some artistic integrity missing from Disney movies that you would always see in the earlier on Disney movies, like Lilo and Stitch, Treasure Planet, all the princess movies, basically, you name it. They sit in a place in most, Disney adults' hearts, and it's like, wow, I really kind of actually miss that. But here, they allotted that time that probably went into animation into some of the writing. It wasn't great writing by any means, but they still were able to flesh out Eric's character, give him a little bit more motivation to do what he needs to do throughout the plot, and it even makes you go on to believe in love at first sight. It makes sense that these two are in love with each other. They're infatuated with each other, and they actually do have a lot of chemistry. They have a lot of things that are familiar with one another. It's like, oh, hey, Eric also likes doing this as well. Hey, you guys should probably talk, which kind of leads into the dynamic of supporting both Ariel and Eric getting together throughout the movie, because that is essentially the film's plot. These two getting together, the little princess finding her Prince Charming and having a happily ever after. Now, it's the whole getting there that is, yes, a little bit convoluted, especially in the eyes of an adult, but the musical scores, the visuals, the kids are going to eat it up and love it. One of the things I have to mention about the musical scores, though, is that the songs, they really do come out of nowhere. Usually songs in Disney movies, they're built up, or even just your general musical, I don't know, La La Land, something like that. They're mostly built up, whereas in this movie it's just kind of like, oh, we are jumping straight into a song. Okay, wasn't expecting that, but that doesn't really take away from the song whatsoever, because each song in this movie, it's pretty enjoyable. I don't think that there was one song in this film that I didn't enjoy. Now, I actually did hear that one of these songs in this movie, or maybe even a few, they were not in the original movie to, I guess, pad some of the runtime, make it a little bit longer, which this movie is about 45 minutes longer than the original. It's over 2 hours long, which I was very surprised about. And yeah, this movie does kind of get, slogged down a little bit, but overall, it was actually pretty enjoyable. And I really liked the characters I saw on screen. If I had to give the movie any one critique based on the writing, I would have to say that King Triton, I think that he's pretty, even more one-dimensional than his cartoon counterpart. I wish that they kind of delved more into that backstory, or maybe even added a little bit more Little Mermaid lore into this movie to make it worth it for the adults to go and check this film out. Because granted, this movie is the same as the cartoon 1989 version. It's literally beat for beat the same thing. Speaking of characters, I hated Sebastian in the first half of the movie, but by the end, the character really grew on me, so there's that. But that being said, I really don't have any infatuation with the old Disney movies. It's been I don't know, 10 plus years since I've seen The Little Mermaid, if not maybe 20 years. It's been a long time since I've seen the original film, so I don't really hold anything in my heart. I wasn't holding any high expectations. I just didn't want to go see a bad movie, and I don't think that I saw a bad movie. I saw just a pretty okay movie with a little bit of, lacking chemistry in terms of writing, in terms of plot. The movie does exactly what it needs to do, and that's why I'm going to give this movie a 6.5 out of 10. It's fine. It's an enjoyable movie for kids. For adults, maybe not so much, but I do believe that there are a few things to enjoy about this movie, such as the vocal performances alone, and I really enjoyed some of Ariel's body chemistry earlier on in the film. Unfortunately, that kind of disappears when she becomes human. Just the body acting alone, the non-spoken words, the movement of the body expressing emotion, that kind of thing. It's really fluid and really amazing to see in Under the Sea. Thank you guys so much for watching my spoiler-free movie review of The Little Mermaid. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. The engagement helps out tremendously. Are you guys gonna go and watch this movie? Did you guys already see it? Let me know what you guys thought down below in the comment section. Again, please do not provide any spoilers for anyone who wants to go see this, although this movie basically came out in 1989, so you've had plenty of time to check out this film's plot, but just to be on the safe side, thank you again for watching my spoiler-free movie review. We are going to be reviewing Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse next week. I am way too excited about that movie. I loved the first one back in 2018, so hopefully this one is just as, if not better. So yeah, hyped up. Very, very hyped up. So yeah, look forward to that. And guys, my name's Austin. I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.